just you relax.
Can you just answer yes or no? Because it was
No, you relax. You relax. He's asking me. I answer the way I like. If you don't like me, go away.
Go away, AP.
Get
out of here. Like, you didn't see the thumbnail, AP?
Look at David. How
logic.
How polite he is.
Yahya.
Look at David.
Yes, AP. Look at how polite I am. Look at how polite I am during live streams. And look.
One of David's favorites, Yahya. You're on stage, Yahya.
All right. How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. We go back to the main question, actually. Why God need a mate? Yeah, and let's say what God say about that. And the answer is in two options. You have chapter 112 from 1 to 4. Say قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Or a prophet say Allah is one and only. Allah is the sustainer. He has never had offspring, nor he have born, and there's none comparable to him. So from among his creation, there's nobody fit to be a partner or to God, because nobody is equal to God. And this is confirmed in Isaiah 46, number 9. I am God and there's no other. I am God and there's none like me. So here God saying that he has the dominion of the universe. He creates the universe. So there's nobody equal to his majesty from among his creation to be able to be partner to God, because as God say in another chapter in Quran, Rum chapter 30 verse 21, he said, among his sign he create for you from among yourself wives that you find tranquility and kindness. And you know, we human as like as animal, we created in pairs, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one and only one. This is why we say Allahu Ahad. Ahad, that means one you cannot add to or remove from. One is Ahad, and that's it.
One of, but okay, I got you. I got what you're saying. So let me ask this with this Yahya. So you're saying that Allah, he's completely one, alone. It's impossible for him to have a companion, right? Because he's absolutely unique. He's absolutely one. He's unlike everything else in creation that can have a companion. Allah is a being that cannot have a companion, right? That's what you're saying in a nutshell, correct?
Let me explain it again.
No, you don't need to just.
I understand. I understand you. I understand you. Okay. You. What I'm saying is that the Creator, if we rely on the Bible and we go to Genesis 1:31, we realize that God, with His word, He creates the whole universe.
Yeah, brother, so please.
I understand you. You have plenty of time to talk. You have plenty of time to talk. Just let me finish what I'm saying, and then
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I didn't know that this was your live stream. Excuse me, Your Grace. But if I may, Your Grace.
Okay. Say, what do you want to say?
Thank you so much, Your Grace. Forgive my insolence. But what I was asking is just a straightforward answer, if I can, Your Grace, and forgive my insolence again. You're saying that it is impossible for Allah to have a companion in the first place because he's the one and only, right? He's completely unique. It's impossible for him to have a companion. Is that correct?
No, there's nobody as equal to him to have a companion.
Okay, does it mean We already established this.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, we already established this. Thank you for repeating yourself. We already established this. But here's a question to you: if Allah has a consort or a mate, as it is pointed out in the Quran in chapter 6, verse 101, does that mean if he had a mate to create a child with or a son with, does that mean that that mate would have to be equal to him?
Yes. From among his creation, there's no equality for God, and this is what we are trying to establish.
Yes.
Is that simple?
Okay, got you. So without a mate that's equal to him, it's impossible for Allah to have a son then, right?
Yes, it's impossible. Yeah, but because he doesn't need a son. Okay, let's say that he have a son.
Not talking about need.
Let me agree with you. Let me agree with you, God logic. Let me agree with you that God have a son and the son is called Jesus.
I don't agree there. See, I just need you to focus on the argument, okay? I'm not even talking about Christianity. Christianity is not in my mind at all right here.
Okay, good.
So I'm just establishing the fact that because Allah does not have a companion equal to him, then it is impossible for him to have a son. Is that correct?
Yes.
So this shows that Allah still needs, if he wanted to have a son, he would need a companion equal to him in order to have a son, which means he's not all powerful. He can't do it by himself.
Okay, can I answer?
Yes.
Okay. If God want to have a son, he would say, be and it will be, because he's a creator. And with his word, he can create whatever he wish. But for his majesty, he would not create somebody even to be equal to him, because if there is two God, every God will be trying to be superior to the other God as they will compete.
You just
among
contradicted
themselves.
yourself. You just contradicted.
I'm not talking to you, Apostate. I'm talking
I'm talking to you. I'm not asking for your permission.
I'm not talking to you.
You just contradicted yourself.
I'm talking to only one person. When I finish with,
we have three people here. We have three people.
I wasn't coming live actually. I was trying to talk to God logic. And to be honest, I'm not honored by talking to you, Apostate Prophet, because
I'm not very honored by you either.
I find you disgusting, really.
Well, I find you disgusting. So what does it matter? We have a panel here, and you came on here to present your points. I don't really care what you think about me. You're making an argument, and the argument is stupid, and I'm pointing it out.
I'm presenting my point, and I'm answering him. When I finish talking, you can open your ugly mouth.
Yeah, you're great. I'm gonna let you finish.
I agree with Yahya. AP.
Yeah,
shut your ugly mouth, AP.
Listen, your grace.
Thank you, Yahya Sinwar. Continue.
With all due respect, your grace, I do have these guests here who are part of the conversation. Now, please forgive Apostate Prophet's insolence and my insolence. Please forgive us. But as part of the program, I do have these guests. These are my honored guests here, so they can chime in here and there, Your Honor. So please forgive the insolence of my guests and myself.
Yahya Sinwar. So you joined a live stream where we have three people on a panel to discuss. If you are so disgusted by me, which is understandable considering that I'm also disgusted by your pedophile prophet, then you could have just chosen a stream where I'm not on, for example, and then made your point. But you are here to discuss with us, so you should probably not complain about the fact that you joined this panel to defend your pedophile cult. So if I then chime in with some objections to what you said, please, Mr. Yahya Sinwar, just engage with it instead of being insulting. You just contradicted yourself, and I was just pointing that out. But yeah, continue.
Okay, can I answer you?
Yes, sure.
Okay. You can log in on my humble channel. It's a small channel, and I give reference from the Quran, and from the Sunnah regarding what you're saying about my prophet. Besides the Quran, when it talk about like chapter An-Nisa and the divorce chapter, it talk about adult, not minor. As a prophet, he have 11 wives. He doesn't need a child to sleep with. While I can remind you, you can Google how many your church have abused for the last 200 years.
What does this have to do with anything, Yahya?
No, it's all related, Habibi.
Yeah,
all related.
Your church, AP. AP, the agnostic. How many people in your church have done
I have to tell you one thing. There are lots of pedophiles going around who have sex with adults, but also with little children. It doesn't mean that they only like little children. It means that they have a problem where they also approach children while also approaching adults. So that is not a very good argument. Not a very good point. Not sure why you bring this up anyway. But so that doesn't mean that Muhammad was not a pedophile. But continue.
All right. So here, look, this is what I need to respond to. I need to respond to this particular argument, okay? Because you just said that that if Allah wanted to, he could create somebody as as equal companion they can have a son with. However, that doesn't befit him, so he would never do this. He would never create a companion equal to him and have a son. Okay,
exactly.
So what Apostate Prophet was pointing out is that at first you said it is impossible. It's impossible for Allah to have a companion equal to him to have a son with. But you just said that Allah, if he wanted to, could create a companion equal to him to have a son with, but that's just something he would never do. So one statement you said it's impossible. The next statement you're saying, oh, well, yeah, Allah can do it if he wanted to. That's where the contradiction is.
Because the creation, God would not bring some confusion to mislead his creation. All the prophet and messenger, they teach the Lord our God is one. Even Jesus, he never teach incarnation. He never teach that he is but son and father according to the Bible. It's a metaphorical expression that the obedient servant of God, whoever apply on himself and apply the law of God, is called, like in Matthew 6, chapter 6, the peacemaker called sons of God. Does it mean that they are all sons of God?
You're right. You're right. Jesus never said, "I and the Father are one, and nobody comes to the Father except through me." Right?
No, he did it. Jesus said as well, the apostle and the believers, they are with me and God. Do they all become gods?
Yeah. Respectfully, that's not addressing the point. So the point at hand is that you made a contradictory statement. One instant you said it's impossible for Allah to have a companion equal to him that he can have a son with. But then you said that it is possible for Allah to create a companion equal to him that he can have a son with. So which one is it? Can he do that, or is that impossible?
For God, nothing is impossible, but God would not put his majesty into question by creating another. There's nobody equal to him.
You just contradict yourself again.
After 60, you become crazy a little bit. Like me, I'm a little bit crazy.
But you are very clever.
You just contradict yourself again.
Yeah, so guys, I think all he's saying is, earlier when he said impossible, he's retracting that. He's saying, no, as far as Allah's power, he can do nothing's impossible. He has the power to do anything. He's just saying this is something he wouldn't do. And so it looks like he's stepping back from the earlier language of impossible, maybe loosely impossible in the sense of God isn't going to want to do that. So he's just never going to want to do that. But as far as power is concerned, yes, Allah would have the power. He could create another God. He could create 1,000 gods. He could make a trillion that are completely equal to him. Just not going to do that kind of thing. Not going to happen. Is that correct, Yahya? Okay.
All right. So running with that then. So this is something he would it's impossible in the sense that he would never do this. He would never do that. So it's impossible in that sense, not in the sense that he doesn't have the ability to do this. All right. So I'm talking specifically ability. Yeah. Can Allah have a son? Can Allah have a son without an equal companion? Can he? Not will he? can he? Does he have it in his ability to have a son without an equal companion?
If he wished to have a son without a partner, still the ownership of whatever he create is his own. Like we are his creation, alongside with everything as a universe.
Can you just answer yes or no?
Please, just you relax.
Can you just answer yes or no? Because it was
no, you relax. You relax. He's asking me. I answer the way I like. If you don't like me, go away.
Go away, AP. Get out of here.
Like,
you didn't see the thumbnail, AP?
Look at David. How
David
polite he is.
Yahya.
Look at David.
Yes, AP. Look at how polite I am.
Look
at how polite I am during
David
live streaming. So look at you interrupting people.
Okay. We come back to. Did you get my point, God Logic, Chef?
I think no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
See, he doesn't understand. This is why, Mr. Yahya Sinwar, this is why you should give a very simple yes or no.
So my question, just again, can Allah, right? Is it in his ability? I'm not talking about what he would or would not do. Okay, you already made it clear he would never do this. I understand that. I'm just asking, could he? Could he? Does he have the ability? I know that you're saying that everything belongs to Allah. We are all Allah's by ownership. All of his creation belongs to him. That's fine. We're all creation. Can he have a son without a companion?
Your question is so naive, because God's ability is unlimited, and God can do whatever he wants fit to his majesty. He wouldn't do.
Why don't you just answer the question?
Oh, it's okay. He's getting there. Go ahead, Yahya.
No. I guess Apostate Prophet, he like to hear his voice. Please speak.
I would like to hear you. I would like to hear those beautiful, wonderful words coming out of your mouth in response to a question asked.
So why you interrupting?
I'm pretty sure that you are completely capable, Mr. Yahya Sinwar, of giving a wonderful answer to a very simple question that you are asked. And when you give lengthy answers, you lose the audience. People don't listen. Even Avery, he didn't get your answer because it was too lengthy. You didn't answer the question directly. So when you're asked a question, how about stop wasting everyone's time and just give a proper answer to the question?
You done?
I think he's done, Your Grace.
No, let him answer. You're done.
Forgive my insolence.
AP likes to ask the question, then answer himself, and then if anyone else tries to answer, he tries to jump in and interrupt them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I'm done.
We cannot.
I didn't say I'm done. Didn't say you just asked me if I'm done. I didn't say I'm done yet. So
I'm still waiting. Then
why are you talking?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm done. Continue.
Continue what? I need to start again.
You don't need to start again.
You don't know what to say?
You need to start again.
Why are you here?
I know what to say.
So continue then.
Okay. So you're gonna interrupt me when I start?
I can't promise.
So you said my question about
I promise you, I will shut you up again. Regarding God, His Majesty, you cannot question His ability to do anything, but anything He does according to His Majesty, what fit to God to do. For example, God would not lie. God would not do bad things. Yeah. Okay. Nice one.
I understand what you're saying. So this is where, and now usually I have the same opinion that you do about God. His power is unlimited. There's no evil in him. He cannot lie, right? He can't do bad things. These are usually arguments that I would raise against Allah. And with this one particularly, the verse says, then how can he, talking about his ability, his power, how can he have a son when he has no companion? So it's saying that he needs a companion in order to have a son.
No, what it means, the verses you just said, that mean from among his creation, there's nobody equal to him. So how can he have a son? Why would he have a son as long as everything belongs to him? Why he would go down?
See, you would have a point.
He's superior. He's superior from his creation.
I get what you're saying. Look, you would have a point, Yahya, if it was why. If the question was why would he have a son when he has no companion, right? If the question was why, then you know what? I don't even have an argument. But that's not the question. The question is how. It's how can he have a son when he has no companion? So it's not talking about his willingness to do something. It's talking about his ability to do something.
Okay.
So it's talking about how. When it says how can he have a son without a companion, that means that he doesn't have the power to have a son unless he has an equal companion.
Okay. I'm going to give you a few references. If you want, write it down, yeah? And in your own time, yeah? You can read one by one, because this is, I collect to answer your question. You might not be satisfied with my question, and I'm not going to spend all night here just expressing myself and going forward and backward, waste of time. And we cannot keep Apostate Prophet quiet for much longer.
The question is too difficult.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
The question is too difficult. We just can't have the answer. We have to go to a book. We just can't have the answer. It's too difficult, man. We just don't know how to do it.
The answer is the first one I answer. Chapter 112 from 1 to 4 and Isaiah 46 number 9.
Isaiah.
That's it. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy. Thank you, Yahya.
Thank you so much. We are honored by your presence, Yahya Sinwar. I thought you were dead.
Let me, guys. Let me try to steal, man, because I think Yahya did a better job of responding, but I think he's going in the same direction that one of the earlier Muslims who tried to respond.
I almost kicked you off the stage, man.
What?
For lying. I almost kicked you.
So what I'm saying is, I think the response, if I were to steel man it, goes something like this. What the Quran is saying in 6:101, when it says, how can he have a son when he has no wife or consort or something like that? When you read that in the context of other things that the Quran says, like Surah 112 and so on, it's basically saying something along the lines of, guys, you're talking about God having a son. None of this makes any sense talking about God. God isn't in this. God isn't like you and being with someone else and having offspring and stuff like that. God's not like that. Quit talking like that. I think that's
David. Actually, 6:101 we are talking about. If you carry on to 103, you will have the answer, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say he is the originator of heaven and earth. How could he have a child and he has no no mate? He create all saints. He is all-knowing. That is Allah, your Lord. There is no God except him, creator of all. Then worship him only, and he is the maintainer of everything. No vision can encompass him, but he encompasses all vision, for he is the most suitable and all aware. So the God logic, this is for you. The rest of 6:01, if you carry on, you will read this.
Got it. Thanks, Yahya.
Thank you very much. You know, if you are close to me, I will give you a hug.
I'll give you a hug.
Not you, Apostate Prophet.
Not Apostate Prophet? You're great.
What about me, though?
I'm good. Yeah.
David, we are here like this, me and you.
See?
But stop eating the Quran, because otherwise people will call you like the sheep who ate some verses of the Quran.
Oh, good. You acknowledge that story. That's a good story.
Yeah, Sinwar, I just have one question. I didn't talk to you very much tonight, and I feel very sad about that. But just one thing. Do you agree with the Islamic ruling that those who leave Islam and make it public that they have left Islam should be executed in an Islamic state?
Actually, Quran answers that in Surah Al-Isra, that aminu aw la tu'minu, believe or you don't believe, it's up to you. There's no, we cannot force anybody to stay in Islam if he wants out. Besides, you know, we are in a free world. God doesn't want people to come
nice.
by force to worship him. If you don't want to worship him, this is why we have a free will.
That's very nice. So you don't agree with hadiths and Islamic jurisprudence?
No.
And
Because any hadith contradicts the Quran, I don't take it seriously.
So you would say that those who say that apostates should be executed, that they are wrong and evildoers, and
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Very good.
Wow.
All right. Thank you, Yahya. Appreciate you.
Now we're all friends. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Yahya Sinwar, thank you so much. I appreciate it.